And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
In now is John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
John Jay.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully
Leading
we'll
off
see
for the
another good
Pirates.
outing from him in this game.
Second baseman.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Now here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they were hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 264 is average entering play, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Harrison is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. Bell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Zobrist onto the grass, one down. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And when be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. And right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, first baseman, John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. In there, 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. One-oh count. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. This is pulled into right. Bell is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Addison Russell would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now. And Hayward is in at third base. He's got himself a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Here's Addison Russell. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And that retires the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Digging in now, Jordy Mercer. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Now in the box, Chris Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Chad Kuhl, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Freeze has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th. The pitcher number
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Into the box now, Brett Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. John Jay is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Polanco has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
Striding in once again, John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Josh Harrison. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Baseman, Josh
First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rolled that one right out of here.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen.
Number 22, Andrew
Yes, he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's too high, ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in there.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, 44, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Mercer is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Stewart has a play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? David Freese. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Sean Chase-o.
Here's John Jaso now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hard hit to first. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
In now, Chris Stewart, as he grounds one briskly to short. Russell has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs nothing. And there is Jason Hayward. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jason Hayward.
Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch popped up, and Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. So coming to the plate, Chad Kuhl. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Cool.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Grounded back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 3-0. Matt Caesar will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 20, Matt Caesar.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
John Jay.
In now is John Jay. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. First and second now, one man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Mike Montgomery enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Standing in now, John Jaso, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ben Zobrist.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
At the plate, Addison Russell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Stretch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jordy Mercer. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Brian Dunsing will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Brian Dunsing.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Chris Stewart.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Stewart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 39, Chad Kuhl.
Ready for another shot now. Chad Kuhl. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Josh Harrison.
Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him.
Right
boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Driven nicely into the gap. Kuhl rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he's run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the runner.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now, as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Gregory Polanco. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter, as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now is John Jay. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Polanco comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs nothing. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Koji Uehara.
Ready once again, David Freese. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Baseman, David Freese.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Now another 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Russell has it, and he's set down, 1 away.
The batter.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's John Jaso now.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Schwarber moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. A beautiful nighttime shot there of downtown Pittsburgh as we're ready for what remains of this one from PNC Park. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line towards center field. McCutchen has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bell is right there as he takes it for the second out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
That's wide, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. Harrison has it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.